Hello and welcome to The-Signal-From-Tölva. We're gonna take this bunker and get the new sniper. Sounds good? Sounds good. I only see 2 blues, but I'm sure they will beam some more in once I start shooting. So I just start shooting. Oh, hello. There is one. Nice. Is that it? I'm not convinced it is. Yep. Captured. That was it. Hello, friends. Let's see if we can take this real quick before we get our new gun. The Fault. Now this looks like something that will require handling a stupid maze. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from? But hey, whatever. I'm just glad I have this weird spot. Good. Looks like they were just trying to get something out of here. Yeah, that makes a nice story, I guess. Me interrupting them just as they were getting inside. So now I just have to find the entrance. The surveyors are spooked. Haha! They're saying this place is haunted. Something is trapped in the rock. Confusing. So how about this path? I don't know. Hello? What the hell? A foreign agent. Now that is awesome and creepy. That poor creature, trapped in that crevasse for so long. It had been driven mad by this place. Oh. Was that your last bit of energy? That is spooky indeed. I believe this is the final location to go. Alright, let's take this and then we can finally upgrade. Alright, I think we've found a secret spot for some more reading material to be found. What the? Is this a human? This looks like one of these guys we've been scanning. Redundant technology. Nostalgia class drone. Heh. Just some resources? Well, hey. Better than nothing. Now what is this? No data available. Spinal access point. Scan complete. all I want to do now is get to this spawn beacon. Because I'm quite sure that's where we're heading after this. But actually it's the same difference like from Lucidity Base. So I guess it is fine. We can finally check in. Alright, time for Hammer, Titan, Countermeasure, Maul, Ablation Field 1, Reeker 3, and Krichenkov, Lich, and B8 Sensor Invasion Field V3. Rank 6. Another one? Oh boy. We get the Devil, we get the Colossus, we get the Local Ignition Field V3. Another rank, holy moly, we get the Psionic Regulator. But that was it. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pieces of literature. And we have all weapons unlocked. We have all shields unlocked. We have all area effect modules unlocked. And we have the final hazard suit upgrade. Doesn't look like we can... Yep, we cannot quite afford the best guns. We'll have to get back to this. Oh boy. Alright. A new signal. No, multiple emanations from the surface of a planet. Communication from all faction lighting up. So I guess we just changed the weather. It doesn't quite say what we're supposed to do. Oh, I see. Undiscovered location. We have one final target now. Hey, what? No. 2 targets. Right. This appears to be the source of the signal. Getting too close will corrupt the network. Do not approach. Are you kidding me? We have to conclude this planet is corrupting our network somehow. End all anomalous activity. So we have the option to either end the transmission or scan the transmission. And of course we are curious. Of course we want to learn. Of course we don't want to destroy it. Yeah, of course we want to do a good ending. The surveyors have set up an annihilator charge in the far northeast. Clear out the zealots, intercept interlopers, and set it off yourself. Do we? Do we though? Ignore the secondary coordinates in the far north. Getting too close will overload our connection and disrupt the network. Stay away. Well, it's quite obvious what we're gonna do. It's quite obvious what what most players will do, and what we want to see. But for now, it's time to read. Following the incomprehensible reports of apparently sourceless network disruption and data corruption, I brought in outside help. You will frown on this, but we used mercenary human resources to examine the findings. They saw something that the machines could not, and it frightened them. They terminated the contract. It is difficult for us to explain what this means. It is easy to put it down to human fragility, human irrationality, but we suspect that this will prove dangerous. The humans talk of ghosts and hauntings, but we are certain there is a scientific explanation. What that explanation is eludes our current paradigm. This could mean this world has a significance we cannot yet even imagine. There were initial suggestions that the problems we encountered when operating in the local theater were down to outside action, that is, hackers and AI parasitism from external antagonists. Okay? Rival factional AI augmented human hackers, always the boogeyman, seldom the actual threat. None of these were the problem. It is something deeper. We have found traces of structure written into the bedrock. Whatever was left behind, he was created on a geological scale. Okay? This world was, in some sense, we are only beginning to understand, written upon. The magnitude of the intelligence that did this is unfathomable by current standards. We can only speculate as to the consequences of such alien actions on this world. Drones are jittery. There are readings and scan results that cannot be accounted for using our limited local intelligence. If Command knows there to be some other threat on this planet, then they should equip us accordingly. Surveyor teams are now being lost in several locations, and without consistent air support we are struggling to make progress. We understand that flights are being disrupted by interference, okay, but we cannot be expected to fight in situations where we have nothing more than 5 tube bunkers at our disposal. Please advise on what other resources could be made available. Alright, and now come the... I mean, what's the difference? These red ones are just side info and the blue ones are core info, aren't they? From the fault survey location, okay? The damaged Hammerhead has managed to protect critical survey data from an earlier mission. It revealed that numerous attempts had been made to explain anomalous readings and sightings of beings on the planet's surface. Well, I did see them. This means the things we've been seeing here aren't just interference and noises. There is something actively trying to get into surveyor systems. Hammerhead Mind lost its mind and as a last act hid data within itself. We're getting worried about keeping this connection open. Zealots appear to be removing a wide selection of soil and mineral samples, presumably their wish to achieve them off-world or add them to their reliquary. Submind Urod 91 reminds us that applying rational explanation to their action may be dangerous. The Zealots will die trying to stop any proper survey on this rock. Their madness is the greatest tragedy of our age. Don't underestimate them, though they could be attempting any manner of insane plan to keep surveyor scanners away from their holy pebbles. As we had anticipated, the Zealot ship was crippled by the signal, just as some of our smaller ships were. In attempting to dock the ship on the surface, the craft broke up and scattered. Crash wreckage we've encountered all originates from this craft. We're beginning to believe that the surveyors' plans for this planet don't involve just archaeology. We are seeing them preparing to leave. That suggests some sort of drastic action on their part. We'll let you know if we discover anything concrete. The Zealots believe that this planet represents a node in a grid of sacred locations across part of space. It was apparently used by the old civilization to connect some wider information flow to their main centers. This may simply be Zealot speculation. Or it could be that those insane robots actually discovered something. A grid? Does that mean there are more of these haunted rocks out there in the local sector? We know there are other relics and ruins, but a network of them? Reading from these unknown structures confirm previous hypotheses about this planet's nature, that there is a deeper purpose within its overall structure. These devices and others are plugged deep into the overall geology and represent access points of some kind. This entire planet has been altered in some way by whatever was here first. They wrote on to its very rock. Whatever they wrote, it is dangerous, perhaps even the source of a Zealot's madness? The surveyors have a plan to deal with it. Alright, thank you very much. I'm gonna collect some cash and get some weapon upgrades. See you in the next video. Ciao.